Hello, Taurus. This is going to be your reading for June, and this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs in your birth chart. If you don't have Taurus in those placements, and you're just, if you felt drawn to the title, that's for a reason. There's a message in here for you. Please subscribe to the channel so we can grow it and I can continue to bring these messages to you guys. And like and share so we can get this message out to those who may need to hear it. Also, if it doesn't resonate, don't try to make the shoe fit. Just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It's been kind of a crazy day for filming. I just did Aries reading and I had to restart that like 3 times. So let's see what we get. And I usually will like go with love in a reading, but if Spirit takes it to somewhere else, then that's where it goes because they're in control. Okay, Queen of Cups. Woo. Explosive. All right, well, okay. It's so funny because every time I restarted the video for a reading, I use different cards to get different energy, you know, just to make sure that, because it's general, so, you know, everything will come out different, but almost the same as well. Like, the message can be similar to other readings because it's a collective energy sometimes. So I'm seeing that a little bit in your reading with Aries, so... Right. Okay. The overall energy for the reading, the Two of Wands. Okay. And then underneath the deck is the Six of Pentacles. So what you don't see or what's hidden from you. Okay, so the Two of Wands, waiting for ships to come in, waiting for something. With the Queen of Cups energy, some of you may be single, looking for love, but also healing from a relationship that left you a little bit on guard. You were stabbed in the back by this person. They could have cheated on you, lied to you, third-party situation. They may have been in a relationship with you and another person, and you were out of there. As soon as you found that out, you were done. You were gone. You were not going to let this person take advantage of your generosity, you know? Okay, let's do some clarification. And see what we get. Let's go deeper into your story. And I feel like that's what that person was doing. It's like they thought they could have their cake and eat it too. And as soon as you found that out, you were like, no, sorry, I'm done. Which was the right thing to do for sure. Well, so we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. They're right on top of each other. For some of you, this may be same-sex relationship. And this energy of the 7 Wands. So you got it twice in some of the ones that I just pulled, and then in the first part of your reading. And so this person is on guard, right? They're just like, they're like, no, you're not coming in. And then this person it's the same card, but it's like they're meditating, they're self-reflecting, okay? And for some of you, I feel like with the healing that you're doing, yeah, you're definitely nurturing and, oh gosh. So, okay. 7 of Pentacles, which is about nurturing, okay? See how he's nurturing that plant and taking care of it? I feel like you're trying to take care of your heart, you know? You're not letting yourself, okay, so you're taking time, but you are to heal and to move on, but you are still wanting to fall in love, to find, to find the love of your life. You're still waiting for someone to come into your space who will give you the things that you want to have in a relationship. And I feel like that Two of Wands, that's what that is. You're healing your broken heart, but you are not going to give up. You have a good outlook on love. The Sun twice, and you're going to have that happiness when you've gone through enough of healing. Holy cow, that's hilarious to me when that happens. I feel like you're going to find someone who completes you, someone who is your mirror soul. They're going to have the same passions and the same interests as you will. But I feel like you're definitely still healing. And honestly, make sure that you're not rushing into anything, okay? Even though when you meet somebody, it can feel amazing and it feels right. Just listen to your intuition when it comes to that, okay? Just don't rush into anything. I feel like the person who hurt you before, you felt deceived by them. They didn't show you how they truly felt, you felt like they were smart and intelligent, but you weren't sure how they felt about you because they just kept those parts of it hidden. But I can tell you that person loved you very much. And what they did to you is a burden to them. Okay. I feel like your intuition is speaking to you. For some of you, this is your twin flame, the one that hurt you. For those who believe in that, okay? Because your higher self is telling you this as well, your intuition. So even though people sometimes have this idea in their head that twin flames are perfect. It's the perfect relationship, and that it's going to be amazing and passionate, and it's just all these things. But guys, I'm here to tell you, it's not. Because your twin flame is your mirror soul. So for those who believe that you're two halves of the same soul. And then for me, it just makes more sense that you guys mirror each other. Like it's the same blueprint, right? You were made very, very similar, the same. And that's why you guys are able to connect. But the thing about the twin flame relationship is that it is very back and forth. It is one of the hardest relationships to be in, because when your soul is ready for its spiritual awakening, for you to go through to get to your higher self, you will have all kinds of deception and lying and all that stuff going on, because that person will reflect back to you things about yourself that you don't like, that you need to work on. Okay? Yeah. So it's a very hard relationship to go through, and a lot of people break up and get back together because of the things that you will go through. And not all twin flames are romantic. A lot of them are. And not all people have, I would say 80-20, 80% have separation with their twin flame, okay? But it's for a reason, okay? And when it comes to getting back together, you need to have patience with yourself. This is about divine timing. It's about, this journey is about your awakening. It is about you. It is a very personal journey, because to be able to come back into union for twin flames, you have to focus on yourself. You can't be focused on the other person. You can't be worrying about them or what's going on with them or who they're dating or whatever. That's not what this is about. This is about your journey. You are meant to go through a spiritual awakening, and it's a healing process. You start to go through a dark night of the soul. It's not something that's supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be hard. And it is supposed to make you stronger than you have ever been. Okay? You have a big lesson in self-worth. You need to know and learn that you are worth it. That what boundaries, you need to set boundaries, because people should not take advantage of you. Okay? Because when I pause, guys, I'm listening. You both are wearing masks right now, and I feel like this is also part of the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, is that they wear a mask. And you had the King of Swords in here. They wear a mask because they don't want the other person to know how they feel about them. It's like they're trying to hide their true feelings, but eventually through this awakening, they're going to see that you are, and you're also going to see that you guys are each other's divine partner. You have a higher purpose to trying to think of the word, to complete together. And let me tell you, when the spirit is going to put tower moments in your path to make sure that you learn the lessons that you're supposed to learn. And until you learn it, it's going to keep happening. I feel like that's important, that some of you need to know, is that if you're wondering, why does this always happening? Because you're not learning the lesson. You're not paying attention. You need to pay attention to the signs and learn from each mistake. There's a reason why these things are happening. It's because you're meant to learn from them. They're meant to make you stronger. Like I said, you guys are mirroring each other. You guys are mirror souls, okay? You guys, I feel like sometimes in the journey, you'll sometimes be vibrating higher and learning, and they might be down here and not, you know, they might get stuck in a lesson because, you know, I use this analogy all the time. Our past and our burdens and the things that we need to heal are like phyllo dough. They're very thick, but they're very, very thin. And it's all about how you take it in and learn that lesson. Okay? This person might want to communicate with you, eventually going to communicate with you. Don't be surprised if you hear from them. Okay, you guys are both doing the healing. And you guys are going to always, sometimes one person may be ahead of the other, you know. The levels of lessons are infinite. But you guys will eventually get to a place where you will have learned and mastered things to a point where you guys can come back together. Because the things that, if you want to get back together with your divine masculine, if you're the divine feminine, is to focus on yourself. That is the best thing to do. Don't even worry about them. Just focus on yourself. Because when you are healing, and I can tell you that they are healing themselves, okay? That came out right after healing. They are also doing the work. But not focusing on yourself and focusing on what they're doing is creating a block and holding you back, okay? But your person is devoted to you, and I feel like even your higher self is devoted to them. If you guys don't want to get back together with them, okay, fine. That's all right. But for some of you, and they might even say it, and you know, they might be with another person, but their soul, their higher self, their self that they're not even aware of, is devoted to you. And I feel like it's the same thing for them, because I feel like the higher selves of people who are twin flames, you are devoted to each other. I feel like, not might, but it's a reason why other relationships are not working out. You're supposed to learn something from that relationship that you're in, and you might have several relationships until you get into union with your divine masculine, because each relationship is there to teach you something. Oh my gosh, you guys, right there, like I said, twin flame, fresh start. You're gonna have a fresh start with your twin flame. You can't make this stuff up. I shuffle these, and I shuffle when I pull them out. I don't know what cards are coming out. They come out as they're supposed to. So those people who doubt, it just makes me think, well, what makes you doubt, you know? Like, why do I make you so uncomfortable? It just makes me laugh. I'm like, okay, whatever. Doesn't hurt my feelings. It just makes me laugh and wonder about what you have going on in your life. Okay. Okay. So we got the answer is yes and barrier. So if you're asking yourself, is this my twin flame, the person that I'm thinking of, who you're watching this reading for? If that's one of your questions, will you guys ever get back together? Yes. It's up to you. For when you guys come back into union. And I say it's up to you, not that you have control over that. And you guys have barriers that you have to work on. You both have things in the way, mentalities, like toxic mindsets. People come into relationship with codependency and toxic mindsets, and that's, you split up, because it's like you have to heal and learn. And it's amazing the things that you learn, because you guys have a purpose together. You find your life's purpose in this journey, okay? Aries is in the same energy. And the reason why I don't say zodiac signs is because usually all zodiac signs are in these readings, okay? You're an earth sign. You're receiving information from spirit. Are you paying attention to the lessons? Are you seeing? what Spirit is if you are not sure, talk to your guides and your angels and ask them for specific signs, so that you can recognize and know, like angel numbers, 1111, 111, 333, 444, 555, you know, things like that, 1010. You know, if you look at a number, for some reason it jumps out at you, there's a reason for that. And I'll like Google something, like the number or whatever, to know the meaning behind it. Money, like coins, you'll find coins, you'll find, like if you see a lot of butterflies or a lot of bees, you know, birds, things like that. It's just everything has different meaning. Just communicate with your spirit team. They are listening. They are there with you. Okay, you're in contemplation. I feel like you are contemplating about this person. Okay. With this contemplation, you are starting to vibrate each level of healing that you work through. You are vibrating higher. I almost look at this like the person's like trying to understand the meaning of life. What is my purpose in this world? Okay. Because of the stuck energy that you felt, I feel like you're starting to come out of places where you did feel stuck. And then we have the answer is no. Okay, so if you just ask yourself another question, the answer is no. It just depends. I don't know what it is, what the question is. I usually, if I feel like it's, you know. Okay, so the mentality of being in a victim, you felt stuck. You had that barrier, and I feel like you are releasing this mentality of feeling like you're a victim, because you're not, you're a survivor. There is a reason why you have gone through the things that you have gone through. They are specifically tailored to the things that you need to learn and heal from to make you stronger. And I feel like that victim mentality, you were only in that because you didn't understand the lessons in it. And now that you're starting to see the lessons, you now know and understand, you know, you're starting to see and pay attention to the things that Spirit is trying to tell you. And there's many readings on here by readers who do ones on what is my higher purpose. There's many on here so you can find out. It's pick a card, you just go with the one that you're most drawn to, is what I do. Fifth dimension, you guys are communicating, your higher selves are communicating in the 5D. So if you're dreaming about this person, if people don't know what the high D is, that's just where like our souls, our higher self, when we're asleep or meditating goes to. So, you know, I've had dreams sometimes about my twin flame, but it's like, it's not always clear. Sometimes you don't always remember, but if you are dreaming, that's wise, because you're remembering the 5D conversations that you're having with your person. You know, healing goes on there. I'm trying to keep my videos around 20-25 minutes. I'm probably going to go a little bit over that. I try not to because it takes forever for it to load because guys, I could do this all day long. Like these could be hours long. But I try to keep them shorter for people who need a short reading. Okay. These are just final messages. Okay, final messages for Taurus for June. Okay, you need to have hope and know that that person cares about you and they are thinking about you. It's just they're wearing a mask right now and they don't want you to know how they truly feel. Because it's like they think it makes them look weak or something, and it doesn't. Final messages do we have for Taurus? Final messages And sometimes if I'm shuffling and I don't get anything anymore, then there was just one message. Okay. Okay. Healing. Just remember, you guys are healing. Have hope and know that when you're healing, your person is doing the other thing because you are focusing on yourself. And that is what is the most important thing. You need to get them completely out of your head and just focus on you. Because when it's time for union, Spirit will send you signs and it will happen. Okay? And it just depends on, honestly, both of you. Okay? It depends on how long it takes you to work through things. Playfulness. Don't forget to have fun in life, to enjoy, to relax, because it will help you get through those hard times, those things a lot easier when you are enjoying life and just having fun and enjoying your life, okay? Knowing that you have a purpose in this world and you can find out what it is. Just ask your guides or watch readings. You know, they usually will have a particular theme for whatever your higher purpose is, okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to leave that here just because I want to keep these readings kind of short. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe and hit the little bell so that you get notifications of when I post readings. And like and share so we can get this reading out and grow this channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching today. And I'm sending you so much love and light. You guys have a great day.